Damnation. This is the Songwriter Podcast.
So, local boy?
Well, I'm from Eastern Kentucky, but we're like how far are we? 3 hours away.
Oh, okay.
We're like almost in West Virginia, where I'm from.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's Eastern Kentucky like?
It's a lot of woods
Yeah?
and not much to do, but the scenery, everything's outdoors, riding horses, hiking, fishing, hunting.
Yeah.
It's not like we have many malls or big cities to go to, so you're kind of outdoors, just hanging out,
Yeah.
enjoying nature.
Have you always lived in, where's your hometown?
Olive Hill, Kentucky.
Always lived there?
Yep, always lived there.
Born and raised?
Pretty much. I lived in Richmond for a little bit. I went to school there for a couple semesters, and that didn't
Pan out.
I liked to party a little bit too much, so it didn't pan out. But for the most part, yeah, Olive Hill.
Yeah. And what was growing up like? What's the family and stuff like that?
We grew up down in a holler, pretty much just hunting and fishing, riding four-wheelers.
Mm-hmm.
I played a bunch of sports, basketball and stuff. Went to church every Sunday, and kind of just hung out with the whole family, all the cousins, and we just had kind of just like a humble, typical life,
Yeah, I've been talking to a few people about that, like the typical. We say like sometimes my wife catches me a bit. She goes, I'm just a mechanic. It's like we kind of just have to say that, and it's like I'm not judged. Like a mechanic's a hard job, and
I've done a lot of mechanicing.
Yeah, but like blue collar workers, it's kind of like it's we look at social media, we look at life, and everyone wants to be the star. Everyone wants to be the quarterback, and everyone. It's like actually just being a father is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but just being a dude that keeps his word is pretty cool. I try to tell my kids that as well, especially my daughters. Like being simple is pretty cool. It's pretty outlaw right now to just to be yourself. Yeah. Do you find that?
Yeah, I mean, in everything, every job is so important, especially blue collar stuff. Because I'm a lineman. Like, we have a contracting business, and we climb poles and set poles and stuff. So that's me, like 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Running around like crazy, and then the weekend we're running around trying to play gigs and
load
make
vans
some fans. So we're all the blue collar.
Yeah.
Stuff. We understand it.
I think it's so cool about Laurel Cove as well. This festival is like everyone out there is like blue collar workers and mums and dads, and they kind of, even when you listen to the bands yesterday, everyone's quiet and appreciative of what's going on stage. And is that the Kentucky scene in general?
Yeah, that is this scene. It's really come up the past 10 years or so. Like all the artists from here. It's just crazy how much talent, and everybody appreciates it so much. Like to be from Eastern Kentucky, Appalachia is like, it's like life.
Yeah.
We're very proud of our heritage and where we come from. It's kind of like Texas, or you're from Australia. You're proud to be, ranching in Australia, and we're really proud to be from Eastern Kentucky because it doesn't get a lot of credit. We had the coal mines.
Yeah.
So most of the coal mines are gone. So.
Yeah, it's like music's kind of could be there to fill that hole. I mean, when I say could be, I mean it can be, but it's like it just needs that little bit of a spark or a kind of like a funnel to shine a light on what's going on.
I think the music has really helped Eastern Kentucky because like Tyler Childers and Chris Stapleton, Sturgill, it's really brought a light for Eastern Kentucky and the Appalachian region as a whole. Because there's just not much here.
Yeah.
In terms of infrastructure or jobs. So having those people to advocate for Eastern Kentucky, it means a lot to everybody in the region, I think.
Yeah, I talked to some Australian fans because over there, Nashville music's big. It's like UK's like that. It's like it's Morgan Wallen all the way. And but then Tyler comes over, Sturgill, and they sell out over there. And I always like say to them, you should dig in the catalogue of where Tyler's from.
Yeah.
Work out other Kentucky artists because Tyler's awesome, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But if you like that,
there's a million other people.
Yeah, you just turn left, and there's Nicholas Jameson, and then down the rabbit hole you go. And I've been trying it. I think you have to educate fans a lot because fans are sheep. The mob, not all fans, not Kentucky fans, probably not West Virginia fans, but there's like a certain type of fan that
just kind of mainstream.
I'm just hitting, when Spotify tells me it's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool. When Zach Bryan posts something, then I'm just going to listen to what. No, and then Zach Bryan's great, but that's what I mean. They're just waiting for someone to tell them. And I think Spotify doesn't allow someone to go through that discovery. Maybe like the old days, you go to a record shop, and you'd be flicking through.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm going to give this a go. You know what I mean? And you discover, what's Led Zeppelin? Let's give this a go. You're like, what the hell is this? What's Pink Floyd?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, whereas Spotify is kind of, the algorithm is feeding you.
It's all about the algorithm.
Either, maybe it started off with a good algorithm, but is it record labels now paying for that?
Well, that's the thing. It's, a lot of money and a lot of marketing. The reason why people listen to Morgan Wallen, I mean, he's got so much money backing him.
Yeah.
Not that Morgan Wallen's not great, but
He's got an awesome voice.
yeah, he's great. I mean, he's a great artist.
Yeah.
But it helps to have the label backing you with all that money.
Mm.
And now Spotify, there's just so many artists.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. Like I'll be on there, like just click and listen to people, and they might have 100 monthly listeners, and I'm like, these guys are great.
Yeah.
But there's just so many people. It's just so oversaturated. It's like impossible to find everybody because there's just millions of people making great music now.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was, I'm an Apple Music guy, and the algorithm is pretty good. But
Yeah.
I did try out Spotify, and I was kind of like, you listen to Tyler, and then he ends, and then they'll throw you something like, I don't
Something
listen
you
to
never
this.
heard of.
No, it should be someone closer
Yeah.
to that, like a Jordan Lee King or a Hunter
Right,
Flynn,
yeah.
or, you know what I mean? Do you find that being a new artist is daunting? It's like, I'm writing some good stuff, people are engaging with it, but how do I go to that next level?
Yeah, it's really daunting.
Yeah.
And we've only released like 4 songs, and I've only been playing a few years out. So I try not to get in a hurry because in the beginning I was just really frustrated. But now I'm kind of settled down.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of marketing, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and it sucks really.
Yeah.
But I mean that's the way to go now. I mean, you might post one video and get 1 million people to listen to your song.
Yeah.
And I love playing shows, but it's hard to get people to really listen and resonate unless you're at a special place like Laurel Cove.
Yeah.
So the TikTok and the Instagram, it's extremely important, and it's helped us a lot.
Yeah. It's kind of the beast you have to play with.
You gotta play the game.
Yeah. I think it's just don't let it become your identity though. Don't get too sucked
Right.
into it.
Yeah.
And, so when are you picking up, like, at what age are you picking up a guitar?
I picked it up. I was 22, I think. It was right before COVID happened, and I got laid off. I was working on the road, and I was like, I'm gonna learn the guitar because I've always liked to write and stuff.
Okay. So you did writing first,
Yeah, I've always wrote a little bit,
like poetry or
poetry, and just
whatever?
kind of wrote.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
So I was like, I want to pick up guitar, and so I can, make some songs.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened, so it kind of gave me, which I worked all the way through COVID,
Yeah.
doing line work, but it kind of gave me a little bit more
Downtime,
time, and
yeah.
so I just played and played and played, and then I got to where I could play a couple chords, and then I just started writing.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And what are you listening to as you're learning guitar? What are you trying to emulate?
Well, I've always liked the 70s,
Mm-hmm.
like Leonard Skinner, the Eagles.
Yeah, your music. That when I was asking the question, I know the answer, kind of thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
you reflect that really well.
Yeah, I'm like old school. Like
Yeah.
there's not many like new artists I listen to, like Tyler and Nick Jamerson, like them guys. Sturgill I listen to, but really it's Skinner and Fleetwood Mac, Steve Miller Band,
Yeah.
which I can't play like that.
Yeah.
I'm not burning the guitar up, but that's who I would like to be like
Yeah,
Tom Petty. But
Yeah.
it doesn't. I feel like I don't try to write like anybody, and I don't force it. If I feel like a song's coming on, I just write it. If I don't, I just.
Yeah. So you don't set time away to write. It's just whatever pops in your head.
Pretty much. I try to leave a guitar like just sitting anywhere I'm at. Like if I leave one on the couch or I leave one in my bedroom.
Yeah. Always within
So-
arm's reach, kind of thing.
Yeah, and I pick it up, and sometimes I'll just play something. And I'm like, I like that, and I'll write a song
Oh wow.
in like 15, 20 minutes. And
Yeah.
then sometimes I'll sit and try for an hour, and I'm like, well, it's just not going to
It's
happen.
not gonna happen. Yeah. I'll talk about Greyhound,
Yeah.
the song. Like, you want to talk me through like that song and how that came about?
That song is kind of. I'm trying to even think how it goes now. It's pretty bad. It's kind of a song just about leaving everything in your life is just kind of in shambles,
Yep.
and you just want to leave leave town and never come back pretty much. And I felt like that a lot. Kind of felt like I wasn't doing enough or the right things. And it's just about kind of skipping town and starting over.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You hear it in that. And I think it's, I think a lot of us are like that. I'm from a small, when I was raised in a small coal country town. And so I was lucky, when I say lucky enough, I guess I would say lucky enough, when I was just turned 16, I got an apprenticeship with Caterpillar, but it was out of town. And that's when I got it, I was like, it's in a different town, I got to move, and it sucked a little bit, but it's kind of like I got out of that.
Out of your...
Yeah, my local town. I go home now, and sometimes I see friends I used to play football with, and they got 3 kids, so 3 different people, and they're going through that. I was like, I got out of that small town. I was kind of lucky that way.
I understand the small town. We've got like, I think 1,500 people.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So if you do something, everybody knows.
Everyone knows. My mum used to know stuff that I did before I did it. That's kind of that's what it felt like. So you were doing this, I'm like, what the hell? How do you know that?
They know.
Yeah.
Facebook and everything else. Everybody's talking.
Yeah.
Through the grapevine.
That's crazy. So you're writing now, like every day, or is it?
Yeah, I try to write every day. I've been working a lot lately, so it's been
tough.
It's tough, but I think working and stuff helps you because you experience different things every day. And where I'm just driving around meeting people all the time and working, I might have a story. I'm like, this would make a good song, or I feel like this day I'm mad at work, so I'll go home, write something.
Yeah. Do you struggle to write about yourself, or is that hard to do?
I think that I subliminally write about myself.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever set out and tried to, but I think, like I said, my mood just affects everything. But like everything I write is like a story based. A lot of it's just stuff I just come up with in my head.
You build a character, and then maybe you reflect and go, oh, maybe that is me.
Yeah, and then I'll go back and listen to the lyrics, and I'm like, well, this probably has a lot.
This hits a bit home.
Inner demons that I'm just letting out through my writing that I'm not really, and that's why I love writing so much, is because I can literally be so down, and I'll pick up the guitar and write a song, and it'll just it's like therapy.
Therapy, yeah, 100%, yeah. Yeah, we were just talking to Kindred Valley, and Rachel was saying the same thing. She was like, she wrote a song, and her brother passed the year before, and she's just driving, and she just got started crying, and she just wrote this song about, I'm crying, but you're not here to see it. And so she was saying, like, but I'm okay. And then and why am I crying? And then she realized, I'm not okay. And it's kind of that realization, and to get that out, just you have that outlet, and that's awesome. I mean, that's what resonates with us as fans, is like, we go through the same thing. Like I said, you're a linesman and working, and so am I, and so all my apprentices, and so all the guys that work for me, and all the truck drivers that we fix their trucks. That's why they turn that music. They want to go, that's how I'm feeling, but he can get it out, but I can't. And I mean, that's the beauty of that music, isn't it?
It is. It's and I think a lot of artists have a hard time talking about themselves or expressing their feelings. So to pick up an instrument, being alone by yourself, it's a whole lot easier. Yeah. Even if you're not, like you said, she didn't even realize she was upset, but sometimes you write something and you're like, well, maybe, I got some issues going on, but writing, it helps you release all your emotions and feelings without, physically having to talk to somebody, because sometimes it's hard to talk to people.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be, but
Yeah, especially these days, it's hard to find. Even Rich Henderson talks about this. It's like if you have a close-knit community and you rely on them, it can be overwhelming for them. If you've constantly got issues, like going through addiction or whatever it is, and it can be for them, they're like, oh, come on, man.
It puts a weight on everybody else, and you're like, do I want to put this weight on these people that already have a lot going on?
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you think it's my cross to carry, but you do need help, but not become their burden either.
Right.
Yeah, small towns are like that as well, because it's so small that you kind of...
Well, if you tell one person, then the whole town might know your problem.
Yeah, exactly. So you have a song called Cut Through the Wind?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk about that one.
That's one of the first songs I ever wrote, and I never really thought much about it. And when I started with my guitar player, we started acoustic, just me and him first, and he loved that song. And I was like, I just don't really get this song.
It's a good song.
But now it's probably our biggest song. But It's kind of just about, that song is definitely about me.
Yeah. I want to dig into it. Like, what do you mean by about you? Like, what specifically?
Well, I just have always liked to kind of run around, have a good time, party.
Be a kid.
Yeah, and get into stuff I shouldn't get into.
Yeah.
But growing up in church, I've always had like, God in the back of my head, you know what I mean? And that's what that song's about. I run around and act crazy, and I probably shouldn't be here. I've done a lot of dumb stuff, but God always brings me out of it. Like,
Cody Johnson's got that line. It's I hope Jesus is not looking now.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It is just like in the moment. You not in the moment, but you do it, and then you're back reflecting. You're like, I know I shouldn't have done that. And I just and that's what you've gone through at a young age. Is it more rebellious, or was it just the crowd you're hanging with?
yeah. I think I just part of the crowd, part of me. I guess my blood.
Listening to Skinner.
Listening to Skinner. My granny always said she's like, I pray for you every day.
Yeah.
I wake up in the middle of the night and pray. There's angels around you all the time, and it seems like there is, and that's kind of that song. It's just like God has just had my back over and over and over, and it's like, it's just great.
Yeah, it's kind of like talking to Jordan Lee King about it. He's got the Holy Flame song, which I love.
That's a great song.
Yeah, and we were talking about that. It's like, and as a Christian myself, like I don't like the judgy ones. It's like, oh, they should be doing this, and they're just like, and we're all going through our shit.
Yeah,
like relax, like just we'll get there. We all got a little journey to go on, and I think everyone should be a little bit more forgiving in the world. You just don't have to let everything slide, but fix yourself. Once you're 100%, then go for it. But you're never going to be 100%. And I think people should have just a little bit more time for people in this world.
Yeah, and that's Jordan's song. I think it expresses it so well, what so many people think about church and religion. Because, I think a lot of the times you go to church and a lot of the people are really judgy. I grew up in church, so I understand. I don't want to talk bad about church or nothing, but that's kind of like a stereotype of churches. So, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. Like, you're not supposed to be judging people. Everybody's got issues and everybody sins. And
it's similar to like sport. Like you could have like Patriot fans, and you could have a certain or football fans. I'm just hating on the Patriots, but like so they could be like real bad fans. Mm-hmm. It doesn't reflect the whole fan base. You just have certain fans that say shitty things and they go viral, and you shouldn't hate the whole Patriots for it.
No.
And that's
there's bad in every bunch.
Yeah. So when you're writing that song, did that just come to you and you sat down and wrote it in one sitting, or is it just?
Well, actually, that song, normally like I said, it's just like quick. It comes to my mind, and I'm just like, I got to do it while I'm like hot. You know what I mean? But that song, I actually wrote the chorus.
Okay.
And then a couple months later, I was like, man, I really love that chorus. I wish I could put something to it.
Yeah.
So I just put something totally random with it, and it worked, and it all fit.
Yeah. So you're writing with the guitar in your hand, and you bit by bit, or is it words first and then guitar?
Sometimes I'll just be going down the road, and I'll be like, that sounds cool. And I'll kind of just stop and write something out. But most of the time, I try to pick something on the guitar and that sounds good, and then I just start adding lyrics as I go. And if I get in the flow, I can just write it.
So how many people you got in your band?
4.
4? What's the touring like?
Oh, it's tough. We was in Louisville last night, and me and my sister, Presley, she managed us. We drove to Lexington last night and stayed.
Oh, wow.
And then had to drive, 2 hours here this morning.
Yeah.
So it's hard, especially with work.
Yeah. Especially when you can only do weekends. You've only got... So do you work all Friday?
Yeah. Well, where I kind of work for myself, I have a little bit of leniency to what I can do. But, we pretty much work 7 days a week. Somebody's calling me. Wanting or needing something, or I'm trying to handle something. But, normally 5 days of, like, actually out there. Yeah,
linesmen's is like, for anyone that doesn't know, but it's sort of like your busiest time, the power's down, and then it's get back up kind of thing as well. Like,
it's so much stuff.
Yeah, so when I get a call out to a truck or a bit of equipment, it's like it needs to be back up and running now. So it's always like that pressure one. Yeah,
that's how it is. It's nonstop.
Yeah, so it must be tough touring with all that going on as well.
Well, I got a good family and a bunch of good guys I work with, so they definitely help us out a lot.
You got a song Behind Me? Mm-hmm. Want to talk about that one?
Well, that one was actually kind of like Cut Through the Wind. I wrote the beginning of that song, and I was in such a bad mood, and it's just like pretty much about being sad. Like I feel like I can't get out of the rut.
Of work, life? What do you mean?
Just work, relationships.
Life.
Just life in general. Yeah. And I left it alone for a while. And I'm like, I really like the beginning of that song. Wish I could do something with it. Well, I just started playing it fast.
Gotcha.
And then once the chorus hits, it's just like double timed. It's kind of coming out of your...
Ramps right up, yeah.
Yeah, it ramps into like overcoming all your problems.
Yeah.
And like
triumph.
you can do it, you know?
Yeah. That's so cool. Yeah, it builds up to this triumph kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, it's awesome. And so... Like you said, it took time to write that one.
Yeah, it did. That one took a while.
Well, so when you write a song and you're happy with it, who's the first person you send it to say, what do you think?
Probably my guitar player, John.
Yeah. And you trust him? Like he's
oh yeah.
Yeah, he's brutal with the feedback?
Well, he's not really brutal, but he'll tell me. Yeah, I can tell if he really likes it or not.
Yeah.
Because we have the same taste in music.
Gotcha.
And I go over there to his house, and pretty much me and him's worked out all these songs, like all the guitar and all the fancy stuff. So he really adds a lot and helps a lot.
Yeah.
Because I think, to me, he's the best guitar player in the world.
Yeah.
For, the band.
Yeah, for sure. So you going to play a song for us today?
Yeah, I can play a tune.
What are you going to play?
I didn't even think about it. I might play a little tune I call Tobacco Needs the Rain. I've not released it, but
What's that one about?
It's kind of like a love story, kind of like an Appalachian love story.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of talks about a little bit of Appalachian things and life things and kind of how they intertwine.
Yeah.
It's how I see it. It's a little metaphorical, but...
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Your advice goes in one end, out the other. Not sure if we're all speaking terms or not. We took turns of speeding, we were leaving this place. Never got as far as we thought. 'Cause if thoughts were facts, well, I'd be too far gone. Then we'd be waiting patiently on me to get back home. If this cold diamonds, I reckon these is be LA. Damn sure like the money, but the tobacco needs rain. Well, I'm casting stones at a wishing well, quick to blame but slow to tell the truth. Not sure if I should blame me or blame you. But I've learned the less you talk, the more you speak. Your words don't mean a thing, their sure actions are behind them. If my thoughts were facts, well, I'd be too far gone. Then you'd be waiting patiently on me to get back home. If this cold's diamonds, I reckon these hills will be LA. Damn sure like the money, but the tobacco needs rain. Needs the rain from the thunderclouds. Let the lightning light the way for us as the bodies both break down. In this land, something most of y'all ain't saying. Pray for Appalachia, pray the back screen.
Thank you for listening to the Songwriter Podcast. You can find out more about this artist in the show notes, including links to their work. Rob Hillier is the host of the Songwriter Podcast and the founder, CEO of Jam Nation. Brad Luttrell is our executive producer. Jacob Bozarth is our co-producer. The show was recorded and edited by Sam Tucker with Tucker Creative. The show's incredible intro vocals are by singer-songwriter Emily Jamerson. Thank you to Pine Mountain State Park for hosting these conversations and Bell County Tourism for helping us coordinate. This show is brought to you by Jam Nation. If you haven't heard of Jam Nation, it's an app not just for fans, but fanatics. Jam Nation app tracks your listens, it connects you with other top fans, and it helps you earn not only bragging rights, but you're going to get exclusive access to content, tickets, and more. We're always adding in new features, so it's going to continue to evolve. This is your chance to get in early. You can download the Jam Nation app from the app stores right now, and many of the artists that are on this show and coming on this show are already there. If you enjoyed this episode, we really would appreciate a rating on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, or wherever you're listening. It really matters. I promise you it does, and it helps the show grow, gives us traction, and gives us social proof so that we can continue to go out and get more songwriters on the podcast. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you soon on the Songwriter Podcast, where we explore the life behind the lyrics.